Hey babes, welcome to my channel. Today I did this super beautiful neutral smoky eye, and you could wear this look literally anywhere. You can dress it up, go out with your girlfriends, go on a date. Tonight I'm just going to my brother's birthday party, but you know, so I'm really crunched for time, and I did this look in literally an hour because I was trying to record and I was trying to do tips and tricks, so I just completely just scratched that and just recorded over it. So if you are if you're interested in getting this look or seeing how I achieved this look, obviously not my hair, you guys, because I put it up in a bun and that was my worst mistake. I thought I was gonna wear this really cute floppy hat that I got from Pink Lily Boutique, but as you can tell, it does not match my shirt, so I can't do that. Not doing it. And it's also super windy outside, so I just feel like that's just like a terrible idea. It's an accident waiting to happen. Does anyone else feel like that whenever it's super windy and you try to like look cute and you want to put it on a cute hat or you want to do a cute look with your hair? It just gets wild. I will probably end up putting this up in a bun by the end of my night. So yeah, so if you want to see this look, keep watching. Also, if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Whitney Jewel. I am a LimeLife by Alcone independent beauty guide. So if you're interested in any of the products that you see today, I'm going to have them in my description. You guys can totally message me and you guys can get your hands on these beautiful products. They blend flawlessly. They're super healthy for your skin because they're completely paraben free, so it's super awesome. Just ignore the fact that my lashes are just a little crazy, okay? I literally ran out. Don't judge me. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy this look. Bye, guys. Okay, so to first start off this look, we're going to go in with our Concealer 3, and we are going to cancel out the dark circle under eye tones. This salmon color really works well for blue tones in the skin. Pretty much any color of the opposite will help you cancel out any discoloration on your face. So now we're going to prep the eyelid. This is going to give us a nice beautiful base that's going to help eyeshadow stick to it and help us blend our eyeshadow out. You can either use your Concealer Zero from the LimeLife Perfection palette, or you can do Concealer 3. It really doesn't matter. Just something that matches the skin or a shade lighter. You do not want to use the same color as your skin tone because that will completely throw the look off and give you a droopy eye effect. As you can tell, I'm just patting that beauty blender in, really filling my pores. Now we're going to go in with our James Chrles Morphe palette. I'm obsessed with this palette, you guys. Every look I've done has been this palette, or with this palette. We're going to go in with the color Punch Me for our creases, and we're going to use a super fluffy brush. This is going to give us the ability to really use that windshield wiper motion to cut those creases in a soft, dramatic effect. As you can tell, I kind of started using some swirly motions as I picked up some more powder, just to really give that color just some more depth. So now we're going to use this angled dense brush, and we're going to pick up the color T. We're going to use this brush to really tighten that upper lid lash line. I'm being kind of sloppy as I press this into that area because honestly I'm going to smoke this out, so I'm really trying to keep it tight but not necessarily a straight line. Now I'm going to grab a different kind of tipped brush, and it's a little bit dense, but I'm going to use this to buffer out that line that I just deposited the color to. I absolutely love using this fine tipped but dense fluffier brush to smoke out any liner or any shadow close to the lash line, either on top or bottom. It's really perfect. It's tight, but it's still fluffy enough that it will smoke out the shade that I deposit there. Now we're going to take an angled, a little bit more fluffy brush, and we're going to go back in with the color T, and we're just going to grab a smidge bit of that color. And we're really going to deposit heavily into the outer corner of our lid. As you can tell, I'm not like swiping or sweeping that color yet. I'm actually starting with dabbing motions and then lightly, you guys, light-handedly brushing that out. Blending it into that upper corner and into that upper outer corner crease. Key of having any kind of smoky effect is blending, and I will say that again, it is blending. Now we're going to go back in with our fluffy brush, and we're really going to smoke that crease out, starting from the outer corner and working it into the inner middle crease. I want this to be a very soft effect, so I stop in the midway of my lid. I don't want to carry that heavy dark color over too far. That'll make the look different than what I imagine it to be. So keeping really everything concentrated in that outer corner with those darker colors is really going to give you that dramatic effect. Again, with the blending, we didn't want any harsh lines in this look. I'm just putting a little bit more product on this other eye because I felt like it just didn't match my other eye very well. Symmetrical is key. Again, with no product, grabbing that fluffy brush and blending out the extra product I put on there. As you can tell, it's a little bit more in depth. I like that look. I want a more dramatic look without being too much. Everything looks pretty blended, and I think that we can move on from here. So now I'm going to go back in with that angled dense brush, and I'm going to select the color Benny. I'm going to get just a little bit of this product on this brush because this is a super pigmented, cool brown. I'm going to really keep tight now on the lash line. This is going to act as an eyeliner without being a harsher line. Something really beautiful about eyeshadows being the liner is that they have a softer appearance than a liquid liner does. And I think for this look with false lashes and everything, it's going to give it a more smoky, soft effect than a super heavy glam look. I'm going to grab my fluffy brush and I'm going to just blend that darker outer corner color that we put in, the tea color, and I'm going to blend that in with the outer corner of the liner that we just applied with the color Benny. I'm going to go back in with Punch Me. I'm going to take a denser flat brush, but it still has a good fluffy effect, and I'm just going to put that Punch Me color all along the bottom lower lash waterline. Really wanting to smoke it out, really wanting to have a lot of that color of pigment popping through on the bottom lash line. feel like doing your bottom lid literally just completes the look, ties in the crease and the dramatic upper lid. I'm gonna just quickly throw some black liner on my waterline. Just want a very defined bottom lash line. You won't have to do this if you don't like to do that, but I just feel like it makes the look even sharper. Going back in and blending that out. No added product onto my brush, but just really wanting to smudge that Punch Me color that we put on there and the liner. I'm going to go back in with the same angled brush, and I'm going to apply the color B really close to that lash line. You want to keep this really tight because you don't want to drag that dark color all over on the bottom. It will start making it look like raccoon eyes. I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush and blend that out as well. Again, blending here is really important. You can easily take a beautiful soft look and make it too harsh. I decided to grab even that denser brush again and blend even more. Now we're going to go in and we're going to start our foundation. Today we did the eyes first and then complexion after. I'm going to grab my diffuser brush and I'm just going to lightly apply this foundation all over the face. When we start with our eyeshadow first, I have to always be really careful when I start pressing that foundation closer to the bottom lash line. Don't want to take away the smoky effect that I did there. So after applying with my diffuser brush, I go back in with my beauty blender and I just press that product really into my skin. I have really big pores, so if you have big pores, this will really help get that makeup to actually set into those pores and adhere to them, and also help with creasing and fine lines. Also, by doing this with the beauty blender, you're grabbing any excess product, and I usually just take it and I blend it onto my neck so that I don't have a harsh line from jaw to neck. Now I'm going to go in with Concealer Zero. I really want a dramatic highlight, and I'm going to use the opposite end of my beauty blender, which is the more angled portion. And I'm really going to keep this tight. I don't want a super heavy highlight, but I want it to be still really dramatic. As you can tell, we have to get really close to that bottom lash line, so we're going to have to go back in and we're going to have to really smoke that eye out a little bit more again after applying this. Now we're going to take that same Concealer Zero and we're going to pop that on the bridge of our nose and on the forehead. I love this concealer for a highlight, especially when I'm doing dramatic looks like this. And I'm actually going to keep these lines pretty apparent. I'm not going to buffer it out as much as I would if I was doing a natural look. As you can tell, I needed a little bit more product because my dark circles were acting up. You guys, I have horrible dark circles and I like a lifted look. Can you see the difference? Putting a little bit on my chin and on my upper lip. Just, you know the routine by now. As you can tell, I told you I was going to go back in and smoke that out because I applied so close to my bottom lash line. So what we did. Now we're going to go in with our LimeLife translucent setting powder, and I'm actually going to use the same beauty blender edge that I did with when I applied my highlighter. And I'm just going to really press that into my skin really lightly. This is going to help with caking, creasing, and all that jazz that we don't like. Now I'm going to go with my bronzer. I'm going to use bronzer 2 because I feel like it's a cool bronzer. And I'm going to use a little blush brush. And I'm going to lightly press that in and cascade it up and down my cheekbone. I just want a light bronzer today because honestly I have been going more for a blush and bronzer combo, which I will show you. I feel like since my skin is actually really cool and light right now, this fuller bronzer isn't so harsh on my skin. I know, we love bronzer, but sometimes we just have to lighten stuff up. Just taking that bronzer a little bit on the bridge of my nose on the sides and kind of bringing it forward helps elongate my nose. I'm going to use this angled fan brush, and I'm going to actually go on my under jawline because I have to get the chin. We all do, I think, but mine is really apparent. I'm just really going to try to contour that out. Going back in with some more translucent setting powder, and I'm going to just set that bronzer so it doesn't move, and it's going to help melt it into my skin. And I'm going to grab a dense but medium dense brush, flat tip brush, and I'm going to grab this color in the shade Face. It's a shimmer, creamy color, and I really love it to highlight my brow bone. It's not too much shimmer, and it still has enough warmth that it's not going to be like bam. I'm going to kind of blend that in to my crease line because I don't like harsh lines for this look. I'm going to grab it with my finger now, and I'm just going to lightly dab that onto my forehead, the tip of my nose, and my cupid's bow. And I'm going to pop it into the inner corner of my eye. I feel like this makes your eyes look like they're just awake. Now I'm just going to grab that color Ring Light. I'm going to do just the tiniest little dot and press it into the inner corner, mixing it in with that face highlight that we used. I feel like that just gave it a little bit more of a dramatic effect and really opened those eyes up. Now I'm going to go in with my Pixie blush. You guys, I'm obsessed with this Pixie blush. I don't know really why, but it's gorgeous. It has a golden tone to it, but not too much. It's still cool enough that it's not super apparent on my face. It just looks like a natural warm pinky glow. Sometimes when you have fair skin, gold can actually look really, really bad on your face because it's not a cool tone, but this one actually works. Setting that with some more translucent setting powder. You guys, I am obsessed with this. I swear by it. I think if you do not have it in your collection, you need to add it. Now I'm just going to set my mascara on my eyes before I apply falsy lashes. I'm using LimeLife's Perfect Mascara in the shade Black. And if you've never used our LimeLife mascara, I'm telling you now, it has a fiber formula that is going to lengthen those bad boys up. Honestly, if you didn't want to use a falsy lash with this look, you could easily rock this mascara and still have beautiful lashes that are long, lengthened, and volumized. Okay, I'm gonna go get lashes on really quick. There's no reason for you guys to have to see that, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my lashes on, and yes, they are super bougie, but you guys, my Dollar General lashes that I normally use have seen better days. So we're gonna just rock these really super bougie glam lashes, and just hopefully nobody's like, girl, where you going looking like that? So yeah, I would not normally pair this look with these particular falsies. They're just a little much. They're more of like a boudoir false lash, but you know what, we're just gonna roll with it because I already put it on and it's just running out of time. Okay, so onto lips. I'm gonna go back in with Again, I love my lip liner. That is the nude, dark nude lip liner from LimeLife. We're gonna, I'm just gonna quickly say this before we get started. Because I'm not gonna be able to talk to you. I'm not gonna outline my lips. I'm not gonna make them super bougie, especially since these lashes are just like, wowzers, hello. So I'm not gonna be able to talk, but just following my natural lip line. And I think today I'm gonna rock the nude lip. I'm feeling the nude with the orange sweater. So there you have it. You guys, I love LimeLife's lip liners. They are like an all over full coverage lip like color. You can use them to line your lips or as an all over lipstick. Like, look how pretty this is. I think I'm gonna put on a little gloss just to give it a little shine. Again, Peace is amazing. I love this color. It's such a pretty like nude color. I'm just gonna pop that on my lip like in the middle here. Just to give it a little glimmer, a little pucker look. Right there in the center. And I think it just gives it a pouty look. You love it? Super natural smoky eye for the type of people that don't want to use a dark black or silver. This is a super easy look to achieve, and I feel like it just gives you a nice little subtle glow. Also with the nude lip, with just a hint of gloss to give you that puckered look. This is a super simple makeup tutorial for beginners. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing makeup, you guys can achieve this look. There's no liner involved other than on the waterline, but that's no wing, and it still gives you that cat eye, sultry, very up look here. I don't know if that's the right word.